Dulcet, the sweet sound of language. Imagine a world where every sound you hear is soothing, melodious, and pleasing to the ear. Today, we're exploring a word that encapsulates just that, dulcet. Word type: dulcet is primarily used as an adjective. It's pronounced as dulcet, with the stress on the first syllable, meaning dulcet describes something that is sweet and soothing to hear. It often refers to sounds, particularly voices or music, that are pleasant, melodious, and agreeable to the ear. In a broader sense, it can also mean generally pleasing or agreeable. Word history: the word dulcet has an interesting etymology. It comes from the Old French word douce, meaning sweet or pleasant. This, in turn, derives from the Latin word dulcis, meaning sweet. The Latin root is also the source of words like dulcimer, a sweet-sounding musical instrument, and dulcify, which means to sweeten or make more agreeable. Antonyms: to better understand dulcet, it's helpful to consider its opposites. Antonyms for dulcet include harsh, grating, discordant, cacophonous, and strident. These words describe sounds that are unpleasant or jarring to the ear. Synonyms: synonyms for dulcet include melodious, harmonious, mellifluous, euphonious, and sweet-sounding. These words all convey the idea of pleasing sounds, though dulcet often carries a slightly more poetic or literary connotation. Examples used in sentences. Let's explore how to use dulcet in various contexts. The dulcet tones of the classical guitar filled the concert hall, captivating the audience. Her dulcet voice was perfect for narrating children's audiobooks, soothing young listeners to sleep. The politician's dulcet words failed to mask the harsh realities of his proposed policies. The dulcet chimes of the ice cream truck brought children running from all corners of the neighborhood. Common errors in use. While dulcet is not a particularly difficult word to use, there are a few common mistakes to avoid. First, remember that dulcet primarily refers to sounds or voices. While it can be used more broadly to mean pleasing or agreeable, this usage is less common and might sound odd in some contexts. For example, saying a dulcet aroma or a dulcet view would be incorrect. Another error is confusing dulce with dulcet. Dulcet means sweet sounding, while dulcet is not a word at all. This mistake likely stems from mispronunciation. Lastly, overuse of dulcet can make your writing seem overly flowery or pretentious. It's a relatively uncommon word, so use it sparingly in an appropriate context, particularly in formal writing or speech. To wrap up, dulcet is a powerful word for describing pleasing sounds, particularly voices or music. Its rich history and specific connotations make it a valuable addition to your vocabulary, especially for descriptive writing or poetic language. Remember its primary association with sound, use it judiciously, and you'll find it a dulcet addition to your lexical repertoire.